What if I told you that the one thing standing in your way of getting the life you want isn't your diagnosis, but it's really a story you're telling yourself about your diagnosis? Now stay with me for the next few moments because I'm going to show you how why accepting this diagnosis is the one thing that's standing in the way between you and having the life you truly want. What's going on, guys? It's Dr. Schilling with Secoya Health here in Woodbury, and I want to share a story with you. So imagine that you're planning a road trip, and it's the road trip of your lifetime. It's your lifetime, right? You're planning your life every day, and you pull into a rest area, and someone hands you a map with like an X on it, like a big red X, and it's like, this is your destination. And they're like, sorry, this is as far as you're going to go. And you're thinking, what? This is as far as I go? And they said, this is your final destination. And that's the diagnosis they've given you, right? A lot of people talk about cancer diagnosis and they say they're terminal. But when someone tells you you're terminal, it's not that you're terminal, it's that their ability to help you has terminated. So keep that in mind always. But here's the truth. That map isn't your journey. It's not where you stop. It's just a snapshot in time. It's one potential outcome that could possibly be your end, but you don't have to choose that. So the real adventure is still out there for you. The real adventure is your opportunity to explore more, to adventure more, and accepting your diagnosis as your fate is really like parking your car at the rest stop. Like let's say you pulled off the rest stop and you sitting there and you're like, well, the map says I'm done. Here I am stuck. And you fail to see the mountains, you fail to see the streams or the ocean or the wildflowers around you or whatever that might be. And as long as you are stuck in that mode, you're limiting yourself. So what if instead you just crumpled up that map, you tossed it in the seat beside you, cranked down those windows, rolled them down, put on some music, your favorite jam, and you just started driving again. And so that's how you can approach life. You can say, man, what if I chose a different path? What if I didn't accept this diagnosis? What if I said, there's got to be something more out there? No one else might tell you that. You're going to have to decide on your own. So always remember, no one else gets to tell you what your fate is. And if they say you're terminal, if they say that this is all, there's nothing that can be done for you, they're limiting your life and your outcomes to what you can actually do. So, as you know, at Secoya Health, if you've heard me talk before, one of my favorite things to say is ditch the diagnosis, because the diagnosis is a bunch of symptoms that have been put in a box and someone put their name on top of it. And that name is someone's ego, someone's idea of what a limiting factor is. And as long as you don't accept that fate as your end, your swan song, whatever it is, there's nothing that can stop you. Okay? I have heard of and seen miraculous healings in my own life and with participants, and heard about and read about people with spontaneous remissions, reversals of stage 4 cancers, and all the other stuff. You are so much more than your body. You're so much more than your mind. You are infinite. You are wisdom. You are centuries of evolution, if you will, and no one can make that prediction for your life unless you allow them to. So I want to encourage you to let your journey be your own design, and you can create your own journey based on how you want to live. As long as you're willing to say, no thanks to that diagnosis, I'm going to take those symptoms and I'm going to go find someone who's going to help me dig down to find the bottom, the root cause, if you will. So if you're ready to get back on the road of life and to see where it can take you and how far you can go, then this message is for you. And if this message has resonated with you, I would encourage you to take action now. Reach out to us here at Secoya, or reach out to someone in your area if you're not local to us, or if you're not willing to travel to Minnesota, and take action because you deserve it and you're worth it. Okay, so we want to encourage you to do that for yourself. If that's not you, if you're not dealing with something like that, you want to share this with someone you love, someone you care about, because you know that they deserve more, they want more, and they need more, and they've just been told that they're limited. Maybe they have a limiting belief. Maybe they can't even see past their own limiting beliefs. That doesn't have to be their story. It doesn't have to be your story if that's your case. Okay, so let's help each other keep moving forward and make the most of life. All right. So go out there and make it a great day. All right. Cheers.